Hello, viewers, and welcome back to Space Haven, featuring Emerson, Jimmy, Madeline, and Tala in their quest to find a new home in the stars. Emerson, sleeping, feeling comfortable and lonely, almost 100% mood. Jimmy, mood is 87, also comfortable and lonely, not quite as comfortable as Emerson was. Madeline, 86 mood, feeling comfortable, less comfortable than the other two, and lonely. Tala, 87 mood, feeling comfortable and lonely. Check in their relationships. Tala's up to 27 with Jimmy, down to negative 19 with Emerson. Madeline, negative 26 with Jimmy. Hates him almost as much as Tala likes him. Negative 22 with everyone else. Jimmy, 29 with Tala. 21 with Emerson. Negative 30 with Madeline. That's the worst relationship on record. Emerson generally tolerates everyone a little bit better. Jimmy at 16, Tala at negative 17. Madeline at negative 21. So it really looks like Jimmy might be the first one to pop here. Really drastically starting to hate Madeline. Currently we are running low on fertilizer. And we have 3 unattended logistics tasks. Last episode we managed to create a new weapon here. We put a small temporary storage unit here next to the weapons. The storage is set up so it only accepts energy cells. We have an incoming military alliance ship who we may trade with, but otherwise it's time to leave this sector. We are in the process of making more energy rods, more energy cells. Overall, we have 5. We would like 8. I think we set 8 as our target. It looks like those 5 are all probably on the floor here. We also have plenty of energium and a little bit of hyperium. Plenty of hyperfuel, though. Let's take a look at the map, see where we're going to head to next. Eventually, we're going to try to reach the center here, although we may take a side quest to this bright orange star first. There's no other side quests, so that's going to be our last one. When we do that, why don't we start out by finishing the exploration here? So I don't really see any huge reason to wait for this military alliance ship to reach us, although crew is asleep, so we might as well at least wait for them to wake up. Let's see what happens first. Do they wake up or does the ship arrive? It's going to arrive in 6 hours. They're going to be well awake by then. So we'll probably jump as soon as they are done with their breakfast. Let's take a look just quickly and see if during their breakfast their relationships improve or get worse. Emerson woke up extremely happy today. He got comforted, but someone was also mean to him, so... Oh, and someone thanked him. So he's really having a good day at 1:11 after waking. No severe change to his relationships, although it looks like maybe he likes Jimmy a little bit more this morning. Jimmy heard a funny joke, so he's happy. Madeline got comforted, and someone thanked her. So it was really Tala as the odd woman out here who someone was mean to. Alright, let's schedule that jump. Prepare the hyper jump. While the crew runs around and finishes their logistics tasks. We'll take a look one more time at their priorities. It looks like logistics are going to be the lowest priority for them today, pretty much. We're only going to have industry and logistics and botany. So once they've finished the botany and the industry, they should move on to logistics, although someone also, there we go, Madeline just took a side route to start the jump, so here they go. The highest priority right now is going to be Hyperium for hyperfuel. And we're going to continue to avoid pirates unless it is absolutely necessary to fight them. Okay, it looks like we're going to stop here and pick up that energy, unless this one happens to be hyperfuel. Oh, there's a ship there. But let's see, that's a nebula and solar flare, so we're not going there. Let's drop here, finish the mining. We'll mine everything there, including the water. That'll give Madeline something fun to do. Let's get closer. We'll put Madeline on mining priority. Pause it here for a second. Let's, I suppose let's leave them both on high priority mining just to get it done. Let's mine the energy first. All of it. Once that's done, we'll jump to mining the nobles and then the ice in that order. I don't think we're going to be able to trade that noble metal with anybody, but it's one of the things that it's just nice to have a backlog of because it is used in electronic components. Okay, so Emerson immediately heads out to his mining tasks. I must have missed Madeline. No, there she is. She still has high priority on botany, I believe. So she's going to do the botany first. Although her mining priority is higher. She just was closer to the plants and wanted to do it, I guess. We need 5 fertilizer there and 1 here. Taking a look at our composters. They're just not really composting fast enough. And somebody isn't even getting to this one. Let's make sure Jimmy's already on it. Okay. So those composters do seem to give pretty high priority to those. Take a look at our fuel usage while we're at it. 1 energy rod, 1.1 there. Hyperfuel is all down to 1.2 across the board, so as soon as that drops to 1, they're going to use up 3, 10. We have 10 left in there. I believe it conversion 2 to 1, so 2 of these becomes 1 hyperfuel. Yeah, takes 2. Alright, nothing happening here except for mining, so we're going to speed this up. Keep an eye on our resources and see if they are indeed going to be putting energy cells in here, or if we're just never going to get the logistics tasks done because they're prioritizing everything else. Yeah, they've only ever put 1 energy cell in there. It would look like I would like to have a few more in there. And look at that, they're already done. With the mining, let's set them onto the noble metals, since it didn't take very long at all. Energy rods drop down below 5, that's why we're getting a critical resources low message. They have done some of the logistics, we're still low on fertilizer. Would be nice to do some trading and buy some fertilizer at this point, I suppose. Just not generating the fertilizer fast enough. Still have plenty of food, so I'm not terribly worried yet. We have a lot of fabric to trade too. We did manage to finish the medical supplies. Do we have an order for IV fluid? IV fluid requires fruit, so that's why we're not getting that. These are all output tile full. We're going to switch somebody's priorities over to logistics. Let's see. Let's see who that should be. Emerson's mining, Madeline's mining, so it's really Jimmy and Tala, one of those should be focusing on logistics, the other one should be focusing on industry. Let's drop her out of industry and put her on logistics. I suppose it should look like that. That way Jimmy will continue to try to run the machines, and she will do her best to move things around. I really wish there was a follow key so you could actually follow an individual around. She's loading the composter. Or the decomposter. It's taking a break. How's our logistics looking here? Okay, so they did pile some things up there. We're going to run out of room there again eventually, but not too soon. Jimmy's carrying some water over to... It looked like he dropped water off here. Does it take water? Put water in here. I didn't think the oxygen generator took water. Produces oxygen and is essential for humans to survive on a spaceship. Needs water to operate. Huh. I don't remember that being the case before. Well, if that's the case, well, I'm glad we're going to be mining some more ice here. We have a lot. It's always good to have excess. One thing we haven't taken a look at in a while is the total capacity of our ship, which, there we go. Ship has 1,100 tons of capacity left. Looks like that mining's finished, so we will start the ice mining before the day is out. Good job, everyone. Good mining. Tala's doing some botany. Logistics tasks are piling up. We're gonna let Madeline concentrate. Oh, too late. I was gonna say we're gonna let Madeline concentrate on the mining, but they both went out. It's okay. Let's actually bump you down, put you up on logistics, Emerson. They're gonna finish. They're gonna call it a day. Logistics are overwhelmed at the airlock as usual. Jimmy's taking his break. Tala's taking her break. Emerson's coming back for his break, but Madeline is just lagging a little bit behind. Here she comes. She's now in. Everyone retreats to the center of the ship, which is the only really hospitable place on this ship. Does seem to have some positive comfort. You know what? I think it's about time we put a wall light over here. And it would be nice if we could stick one in this room as well, but I suppose we could put one here. No heater in here either. Yeah, I suppose if we put a wall light here in this room, maybe closer to the door there, that might bump the comfort up just a tiny bit more. Maybe one more light over here. Just try and make it like as hospitable as possible in their living quarters. Maybe a light in the bathroom would be nice too, although this just having the toilet in there is really what drives down the comfort in that area. And the reason that they're not super happy in these beds is more because there's a chemical refinery making noise on the other side of the wall, not because it's dim. Although it is dim, I'm not sure. Oh, they got one light here already. Light's pretty low. Maybe adding lights in there will help. Likewise, this negative comes from the chemical refinery on the other side of the wall. Uh-oh. While they're sleeping, pirates are arriving. We may have to abandon our plans to mine that water, or that ice, and set up plans for fighting those pirates. Let's pause it and reassign priorities so that that's what happens. First off, everyone drops everything except for battle tasks, and logistics. So let's let everybody do logistics at a straight up neutral level. And let's decide who we're going to make what. So best gunner is, they all have the same skill. Best operations, we don't need operations, that's just communications. Best shield worker is definitely Emerson, so Emerson gets the shield. Next we have Madeline, who can be a navigator. So she's on priority navigation. Tala or Jimmy could be gunner. Madeline can't. That's kind of annoying, Madeline. Alright. So I guess Jimmy is going to be gunner. They all have equal priority on logistics. Tala, you're going to be actually the runner. You're going to make sure to run energy back to those shields if we need them. And I suppose you can also do some industry. Jimmy, you can run logistics if you need to. I don't want you doing industry during the battle, so we'll turn that off after the battle. Let's actually leave it like this for now. We're gonna fight! We're gonna wait till those pirates get here before we get them. Okay, so we need mining. Let's turn the mining off for now until the pirates might get here. Because alright, then we need botany and construction. Right, I made lights. Let's let someone work on the lights until the pirates get here. That's going to be you. And botany, let's see, Madeline, you can do botany until they arrive. I'll turn that off once they're here. Okay, so we have 3 logistics. Logistics are overwhelmed and we are out of fertilizer, but we did manage to break even on energy. We can turn off the comfort display. So Emerson is doing industry there for some reason, even though he's 0 industry assignment. Maybe he was just doing logistics. Madeline's doing logistics. That ship is almost here. Let it get a little closer before we freak out and send everybody to battle stations. But we do want to be on top of that. Energy rods are alarming us because we are using energy at a fairly rapid clip here. I think they're probably using that energy in this facility here, as opposed to it being consumed in the generator. Although, that said, I did see it bump up to 2, so I think somebody dropped a rod in there. And now it's already down to 1.9, so it's using energy pretty fast. Pirates are almost here. Let's get everybody ready. Okay, let's get everybody ready. Emerson, you are no longer allowed to construct or do logistics. You go straight for the shields. Jimmy, you're no longer allowed to do industry or logistics. Let's do it like this. You're allowed to do botany and logistics and navigation, nothing else. So now Jimmy isn't allowed to do anything, so he's gonna go on break. Same with Madeline. Wait, Madeline, you should be able to do stuff, right? Yeah, okay. So it's really Jimmy and Emerson who aren't allowed to do anything. We should see them going on break. Ship has entered the sector. Okay. Let's take a look at this ship. We're paused. We're going to turn on turrets and shields. So to do that... Whoa, that is a formidable looking pirate. We probably should take a look at this before we decide to attack. It's an interesting ship design. But we have no idea what they have, except that from this view we can see that there's at least 5 modules there. I'm guessing that they have more guns than we do. 5 modules. One of those is going to be a scanner. One of those is going to be a shield. So that leaves 3 unaccounted, or one of those is going to be guns. So that leaves 2 unaccounted for to be either shields or guns. Worst case is they're both shields or both guns, in which case we're outgunned. If one is a shield and one is a gun, then we are equally gunned. Oh wait, one of those has to be a hull module also. Okay, so assume it's hull, and it could be 2 shields, 2 guns, or one of those pairs could be a scanner. Let's tell the crew to get on. I'm trying to remember how to get to the... There we go. Shields, red alert. Turrets, red alert. What's this? This is our tactical map. Okay. Alright. We also want to tell him to attack. Jimmy's already on the guns. He has a little dot there. I wonder what that means. So this gun... Alright, we are seeing 2 guns and 2 shields. And no hull. I guess it just doesn't show up through the ship, so we can't see it. So we're probably going to have to jump out of here rather than finish this fight. They have 100 hull stability, 50 shields. Okay, well let's hope we have better logistics than they do. Let's fire 1 gun here. And let's fire the other gun here also. We'll try to take out one of their weapons. Let's go slow. Let's see how we do here. Emerson's on the shields. We're monitoring our shields here. We're monitoring their shields here. We're also monitoring these bars, which are the ammo left in that weapon. So we don't see that on theirs at all. We can also scan. Do we need someone at that station in order to scan? I'm not sure. Okay, their shields are going down, but so are ours. Look at that. We're already down 50%, taking fast damage. We don't have a lot of hull. And we're not running out of ammo, so I'm guessing they're not going to be running out of ammo either. We do have Emerson, who's good at shields. Okay, so that dot there is skill. So they are probably a lot higher skilled on gunnery than we are. That's why we're taking damage faster. Emerson's pretty good at the shields, but it looks like we're going to run out well before they do. So I'm thinking as soon as we run out of shields, we're going to plan a jump. Because this is not looking good. We're almost out. Come on, Emerson, keep those shields up, buddy. Shields are down. Here comes the whole damage. Okay, we're out of here. So we basically equally gunned them, but now we're taking a whole damage, so we need to jump out of here before we die. Tell somebody to prepare a hyper jump. Let's force somebody on navigation. Double check that we actually have a priority for her to go to navigate. Great, okay. Let's see where she is. Come on, Madeline. Don't let us down. Where are you? Okay, you're not too far. She's not running, but I'm gonna draft you because faction demands that you surrender and proposes to hold fire until negotiations are established. No, we're not doing that. Madeline, we're going to draft you, though, because you are being an idiot. Get over there close as possible to the console as fast as possible before they destroy us. Everybody keep shooting. Alright, so we need more guns. We need more shields. Madeline, you're undrafted. Get on there. Get us out of here, please. Doesn't look like our ship has taken any serious damage yet. Just some hull stabilization. And we're jumping out of here. Bummer. Okay, I was hoping that we'd be able to fight, but we encountered a pirate there that was a lot stronger than us. A lot stronger than we expected. We're going to jump out of this system altogether because there's just no safety here. We can't stop in this nebula. Pirates chasing us. Oh yeah? Chase this, buddy. Alright, we jumped to a new star. We did get some damage because it looks like we're out of power there. There's a friendly ship here, so let's stop here and talk to this ship. Pausing it to turn everybody off of red alert. And then let's trade with these guys. And let's reassign our priorities because our priorities are totally whacked right now. Alright, everyone can do logistics at high priority, step 1, because we are way bogged down by logistics tasks right now. We're going to set neutral priority on industry. We're going to set neutral priority on mining. We're going to set neutral priority on maintenance, although it might make sense to bump that up soon. Same with construction. Probably should have just done this through here, huh? Alright, let's reset this and just go neutral on everything. And then let's bump up logistics everywhere. Because it's really a logistics bottleneck right now. Okay, that should make everybody fine. It says no workers assigned to task, but okay, yeah, reset. And then let's take a look at that trade. You trade. So we have a lot of hyperfuel. We have plastics. They want those. We are running low on Hyperium. No blocks we want to give away. We have a bunch of fabrics that we are happy to trade. Let's trade, I don't know, 7 of these. So they are out of cash, but we would like, in exchange, what do we like? Unfortunately, they really have nothing. They do have some raw chemicals. How are we doing on raw chemicals? I can't see. Let me see if I shrink this down. We have 1. Okay, yeah, so that's a good trade. Let's get some raw chemicals. And we'll take a bunch of raw chemicals. We should probably take these 2 energy rods also, just because we're always going to be short on energy. Nothing else here is worth the price that they're asking. So we will accept that trade as it stands. That's going to give us 225 credits plus chemicals and energy. All for the price of some fiber and some spent energy on our part. Critical resources are energy rods, which we just traded for. We have plenty of energium to make energy rods. It's just a matter of manpower right now. And facility output is full. And let's take a look at the map. Where are we going to head? Alright, so there's some water and raw chemicals here, which we'll probably bypass. But it's good to see that there's no serious threat in the immediate vicinity. Alright, so let's speed things up, let these trade complete, and then we're probably just going to jump out of here. Maybe allow some time to finish the logistics tasks. Shields and the hull are still pretty low. Emerson's pumping the shields back up. Really kind of disappointed in how badly that went. But at least we did some damage to them. We didn't really damage their hull, we just damaged their shields. We brought their shields down. So that says to me that that we can take on any ship that has less than 2 guns. 2 guns is just a little too much for us. If we want to be able to take on someone with 2 guns, we're going to need more shields and guns. 3 of each probably is the way to go. We have 2 more system points. So adding another shield would be a high priority. We're going to need 1 more infra block than what we have and 3 more energy blocks than what we have. So I'm going to go ahead and add those to the queue. 1 more infra block, 3 more energy blocks. There we go. That's going to cost 3 infra, which means we're going to need 6 infra. It's also going to cost energy cells. So infra blocks are made here. We're going to need 6. Currently we have 6. So let's just put an order for 6 more. And probably pay attention to what it costs. So making infra blocks is going to be steel and electronics. Steel is base metals, electronics is base plus noble. We should be able to handle that. It's just going to take a while to get all of that industry processed. Once we have the resources, we'll be able to make another shield block. Take a look how that lighting did affect us. So adding lights here, it didn't really have any effect on the comfort level. That's too bad. So lighting is really not the best solution to comfort. It's not really any comfort specific item yet. It's really just like make sure there aren't any comfort reducing things. All of our one of our shields and one of our weapons are complaining about no energy. We have no energy in storage. No energy cells. So we used up a bunch of energy cells in that fight. Energy cells here. We have 4 energy rods, 4 electronics, so we can make 4 energy cells. It's going to wipe out our actual owned energy cells. It looks like our trade finished, and it looks like everybody's in bed. So tomorrow, we're going to jump out of here and go do some mining. This is not high priority, so we're probably going to skip this and go ahead and look at the next zones, or the next sectors beyond that one. Still have plenty of hyperfuel, so we can take our time, explore the universe, and see what's there. Until then, this has been Corknut with Space Haven. I hope you are enjoying this episode. Leave me some comments. Let me know how you feel about things. And I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.